Let me ask you a question. How would you like to make a little bit more money from your membership today? No brainer, right? Of course you do. Well, you're in the right place because on today's episode, I'm sharing 4 things that you can do to drive a little bit of extra membership revenue today. Here we go.
You're listening to the Membership Guys podcast, bringing you proven, practical tips and advice from the leading experts on growing a successful membership business each and every week. And now, here's your host, Mike Morrison.
What's up, everyone? You're listening to episode 334 of the Membership Guys podcast. How the devil are you? Thanks so much for hanging out with me this week. If you're new to the show, make sure you hit the subscribe button to ensure that you get each episode delivered directly to you each and every Tuesday. If you're a long-term listener, you know I appreciate you. I am so grateful for every drop of attention you give me. Thanks so much for continuing to support the show. You keep listening, we'll keep delivering the proven practical tips and advice on growing a successful membership business. You can tell I've listened to that intro over and over again. All right, today we're talking about 4 things you can do today to drive membership revenue. Who wouldn't want to make a little bit of extra money from their membership? Not everything that you do when it comes to sales and marketing needs to be a complicated weeks or even month-long marketing campaign. There's stuff that you can do right now, right after this podcast episode, that will give you that extra little nudge in your membership revenue. So the first of those things is to run a flash sale. So this is where you run a short, extremely simple promotional campaign where you offer some sort of discount or other incentive to entice people to join. You run it over a 24 to 48 hour period, and the focal point is purely that incentive. Again, we're not choosing a big theme. We're not having a multi-stage marketing message plan or anything like that. For the next 24 hours, you can join this membership and get your first month free. Simple. Offer some sort of incentive. Use that real tight period. This is why it's a flash sale, because it's fast, because there's urgency. You really want to lean in to that to really nudge people off the fence and into taking action. And again, you offer either some sort of bonus, something that's not normally offered, or some sort of discount. Now, a word on discounts. You always need to be careful with discounts when it comes to memberships. You don't want to offer something existing members would be annoyed to find out about. You would be so miffed if you've been paying $50 a month for a membership for the last 3 years, and then suddenly you see someone pop out a tweet saying, "Oh my God, amazing, I've just joined this membership on this flash sale and I'm got a great deal and I'm now paying $25 a month." That's going to annoy the heck out of you. It's going to lead to cancellations. So you always need to be careful with discounts. There's alternative approaches that you can take, however, to give some sort of discount-oriented incentive without actually just slashing the price of your membership. So this could be offering things like free trials, first month half price, a bonus that you also give to all your current members too. So there might be a bit of extra material. You might have a book or whatever, and you can say, okay, if you're already a member or if you join in the next 24 to 48 hours, whichever period you're going for, you will get this incredible bonus. But after that, it's gone. No one else will get that. So you need to act now. So you can do this kind of flash sale as a big, flashy, noisy public thing. Maybe you tie it into a particular event or day or time of the year. Maybe it's done to celebrate the anniversary of your membership. Maybe it's done in line with a national holiday, something like Black Friday, so on, or a Christmas flash promotion. So you can make a lot of noise about it publicly, but also these kind of flash sales are good as back-end campaigns. So as little promotions that you only do to your existing email subscribers. So you could email out anyone who's on your email list, who's been through your main sales sequence, and they've not bought. So they're your non-buyers. You could run this kind of flash sale targeted just at those people to give them an extra nudge, an extra push, an extra incentive to join your membership. So that's one thing that you could do today. And you could literally roll it out today because The whole premise, the whole basis is it's super simple, it's super quick. We're not trying to be nuanced in our messaging here. Hey, here's this incentive, this bonus, this trial that we don't normally offer, 2 months or your first 2 months for the price of one, whatever it is that you ordinarily wouldn't get. You've only got 24 hours to act. Go. So that's the first thing that you can do today to drive a bit of extra membership revenue. The second is to email your non-buyers. So we just mentioned this with the flash sale and the fact that while you can do a big, noisy, public flash sale, it can be something that you do on the back end too. And it can be something that's good to send out and to offer to those non-buyers. But whether it's a flash sale or not, emailing non-buyers is a fantastic thing that most people neglect to do. There's a tendency to assume that if someone hasn't bought after being on your list for a while, they've not joined your membership, it means they're just not interested. But timing is so often overlooked, and timing is everything. The timing for someone to join your membership when they first subscribe to your email list, when you first went heavy on the sales emails, making your pitch, which again is usually just after they subscribe to the list, the timing just might not have been right for them at that point. But it could be that they're now in a different situation, and so all they need is a reminder, a little nudge. So that nudge might be the flash sale, as we just mentioned. It might be an email letting them know about changes that you've made, recently released content, new features. Or it might just be you reaching out to ask them for a little bit of feedback on why they've not yet joined. This is an email everyone should be sending to non-buyers, as not only does it help you to get clear on any gaps in your marketing message and any objections your audience might have to joining, but it also starts a dialogue that can lead directly to sales. Sometimes people are confused about what you're offering, or they're not totally sure whether your membership is right for them, but they're not motivated enough to reach out to you to start that discussion. Maybe they don't think they'll get a response. That's a reasonable assumption when you're receiving emails. But if you reach out to them, you're starting the conversation, you're starting the dialogue, so it's more likely to go somewhere, and that somewhere could be them joining your membership. So today, email your non-buyers, anyone who's been on your list for more than 3 months, 6 months. They have had your sales pitch. You've mentioned your membership to them over and over and over again. You've given it the best shot, and they've still not joined. Email them to find out why. Email them to offer them an incentive to join. Whatever you do, just email them. Today, email those non-buyers. So that's the second thing you should be doing today to push a little bit of extra revenue in your membership. The third is conducting a win-back campaign. So we talked about why it's so important to email non-buyers, but another group of people you should be following up with are your ex-members. Membership owners often live in such fear of cancellation that it becomes this albatross, and they think that once someone leaves their site, then that's it. Membership owners often live in such fear of cancellation that they associate cancellation with the most negative things in their business. So they think that once someone leaves their membership, then that's it. It's over. That member is gone forever. But more often than not, people will be open to returning. And indeed, many will come back to your membership within months. In fact, at Membership Academy, over 25% of people who leave return to us within just a few months. You need to remember, cancellation is not condemnation. People don't leave because they hate your membership. They think it sucks. They have gone and they have vowed to never return. More often, people leave for reasons like they just don't have the time right now. Money's a little tight. Perhaps they don't have space in their life or their attention for your membership to be their top priority. But these are all temporary, changeable situations. A few months down the line, things might be different, so it's key that you follow up with people who leave, and what better time than now, today, after you finish listening to this episode. If you've not reached out to your ex-members in a while, then consider emailing them today or starting a Facebook ads campaign targeted at those people, anyone who's seen your cancellation confirmation page that someone would reach only if they'd cancelled their subscription. Again, you could use this campaign or your emails or direct personal outreach using something like Bonjoro to send a personalized video. You could use this outreach to offer them an incentive to return, a trial, a free month, the opportunity to rejoin at their previous cheaper rate. Or you might just reach out to fill them in on what's changed, to let them know that they're missed, to let them know what they're missing, and to give them a reason to come back. Even better than just sending that one outreach message today, you can start a win-back email campaign that spans over a few emails over the next week or so. And if you're a member of Membership Academy, we actually have an email series that you can copy, paste, and tweak to kickstart that win-back campaign today. You'll find that under the resources within our essential membership emails. So that's the third thing on the agenda to do today. If you want to make a little more money, you want to push that revenue in your membership business, reach out to your ex-members and try to win them back. And the final thing that you can do to generate some extra revenue in your membership today is to reach out to your monthly members and offer them the opportunity to upgrade to an annual membership. Now, obviously, this assumes that you have a monthly subscription option for your membership, but most do. If not, so maybe your membership only lets people join on an annual billing basis, then you might consider upselling to lifetime or something like that, or to a premium tier of your membership. But otherwise, you're targeting your monthly subscribers and you're giving them the opportunity to switch their plan to an annual subscription. The reason this is worth doing is because if someone's been a member of your site for a few months, they're now in a totally different place to where they were when they joined. They're now significantly more informed about what your membership is, the value it offers, the difference it makes to them. Maybe they've had some great results and successes already. They know you, they've formed connections in your community. When they first joined, they didn't have any of that. They didn't have anywhere near as much knowledge or understanding of the value of your membership. Now, sure, you will have told them that you're awesome in your emails on your sales page, but they won't have truly known that was the case. And so that might have been why they decided to choose a monthly option, which is often it's lower risk, it's lower investment, rather than the larger commitment of the annual option, or why they chose the cheapest membership level rather than the premium one. Chances are they haven't really thought about or revisited that decision since then. So you can nudge them to revisit it after they've been a member of your site for, say, 3 months. Typically, if you offer monthly and annual membership options, the annual option will be discounted. So usually the annual price isn't just 12 times whatever the monthly price is. Usually it's a bit cheaper to give an incentive for people to take that longer commitment. We tend to recommend pricing your annual at 10 times the monthly fee. So if someone goes for the annual option, they're basically getting 2 months free. So there's a real discount there. And because of that, there's a real incentive for someone who's basically tried your membership out for a few months, paying month to month. They like what they see. They've stuck around. They then have an incentive to upgrade if presented with the option to do so. But they might not think that that's something that it's possible to do. So that's definitely something you could do today. Identify any members who are around the 3 to 6 month anniversary. They've been in your membership for 3 to 6 months. And if they're on a monthly subscription, present them with the option to upgrade to annual. Or, as mentioned, if you have multiple levels, make the offer to people on the cheaper levels to upgrade and switch to the more premium ones. Again, not everyone's going to do it, but people who've seen enough from your membership to know that it has true value, to know it's somewhere they want to stick around to, you give them the opportunity to take advantage of that longer term saving that they would get from an annual price plan. Then some people will jump on that. It doesn't just have to be something you do as occasional one-off emails like I'm saying you should do today. At the Academy, we actually have on the accounts page, anyone who's on a monthly plan, we actually have a call to action if they visit their billing page that encourages them to switch to annual to make that saving. But if you never made that offer to people, that is definitely something that you can do today to see if we get some extra revenue that comes from people switching their monthly subscription to an annual one. So there you have it, 4 things that you can do today to drive a bit of extra membership revenue. The first, you can kick off a flash sale that runs over 24 to 48 hours, real simple, real quick, ramp up the urgency by making that incentive to join only available for a very, very short window of time. The second, email your non-buyers, either with a promotion or an incentive to join, or just to get their feedback and start that conversation. Those conversations can lead to conversions. The third is to conduct or start off a win-back campaign, reaching out to anyone who has been a member and left your membership and maybe hasn't returned for the last 3 to 6 months. They've been an ex-member for 6 months or so. Now might be the time to reapproach them. Their situation might have changed. They might be in the perfect position to try to win them back. And the fourth is to reach out to any monthly subscribers or anyone on your lower priced membership levels, if you have multiple levels, and offer them an upsell to a different subscription plan. Most people don't revisit that initial decision about which billing option to go with, which level to go with. So if someone's been in your site for a few months already, they're in there, they're integrated, they're making use of what they get, then now could be the perfect time to encourage them to revisit that and to get them to switch to either a higher price plan or that longer commitment of an annual membership. Hopefully, if you employ one of the things we talked about, I'd love it if you just try at least one of these things and let me know how it goes. If you're on Twitter, you can catch me at membershipguys. Instagram, it's at membershipguy, single, because Callie does her own thing on the gram. You can find us in our free Facebook group by searching Membership Mastermind on Facebook or going to talkmemberships.com. That redirects you in your browser to our group. Or of course, if you're an Academy member, then give us a shout in the community. Let us know what you have done today from today's episode to generate a little bit of extra revenue from your membership business. I'd love to hear what you're doing. I'd love to hear the results that you get. Hopefully you found this useful and it's given a little bit of a kick up the butt to push that membership revenue today. That is it from me. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'll be back again next week with another installment of the Membership Guys podcast.